in. We'll find out, I guess, when we get into the game and the teams are ready. Well, let's just wait for the game to load itself and let's find out.
Okay, so we were right. That's going to be the Yu Zhong. Not really the Lu Yi.
Yeah, Yu Zhong.
Not really the Lu Yi for the side of Execration, but because Lu Yi was the last one to get banned. It was a Lu Yi and
Yes.
Angela.
Oh yeah, right.
And I'm trying to get a bit of information on the last pick of the side of Execration.
Yeah, front line of Omega will be that Jawhead and that Yu Zhong. And one more, probably Khalid. I'm thinking Khalid might be the pick. If that was the last guy. Alright, well, we'll find out. We'll probably find out in
And
the end.
yeah, they're gonna get the Khalid.
Yeah, that's a Khalid.
Khalid.
There you go.
That's a Khalid onto the side of Execration.
Alright, we are in the game, and ladies and gents, this is game 4, match point for Omega against Execration
Oh,
in
two
this best of 5
retributions.
series. Let's get into the game.
Two retributions. Benecute and Hate has it. They have it both.
Yep, right there on your screens. Very aggressive.
Possible final game. Hayes here. He's not being let into that purple buff.
Yep.
What they wanted to do here was the same thing earlier. They wanted Heath to take care of the orange buff. They wanted Selena to go for the purple buff. So, right now, they won't get the fast-paced setup that they really wanted, and they get the kill on Hajis, and that is bad because Heath will get that orange buff.
You got the orange buff. That is pretty big. It's not completely denied, but it goes to the wrong hero. That also kind of it slows down Hajizi. That's the point.
Yeah.
You just need to slow down this guy. And overall, it's just Omega kind of being put into a tough spot here by Execration right off the bat.
I think Omega might have had a lapse in banning because they just did not get that Khalid going on for him.
What was that?
Omega did not expect the Hilda.
Yeah. And again, Heath is a saving grace here. He's able to get that orange buff. He saves it from the hands of Execration. And he throws Chaknu straight, or Itumax, straight into that tower. Which means that Hajiz is able to catch up in terms of experience. Because they get a kill.
And let's try to see how we're going to move on to the side lanes here. I mean, Benny Cutie is going up against Kurtzy. So Kurtzy right now, they're just looking at making this lane equal. I mean, if the lane is equal here onto the side of Execration, it's going to favor them more just because they have the Hellcurt and they do have the Roger and they want to scale.
Exactly. Scaling is very important. Here we go. Oh, that Sochi's super duper low, but will be taken out in the end by Hate with the Dark Nightfall still active. It's very hard to find out where you are on the map. That's going to be Haze taken out as well. Sagitnu low, oh so low. But that's an orange buff powered Jawhead. You want to run as fast as you can, but you will be stopped very easily by, of course, that Heath. No unstoppable force means he can't really fight right away, but that doesn't mean that they can't kill him. Curtisi helps out to take him out in the end.
And this is the Execration we know. But Omega here is not pulling off their punches as well. They're not giving any mercy to the side of Execration. And Execration, they want to win this game. They want to turn this into a best of one. Omega right now, look at the preparations. They have a vengeance on Kurtzy, a flicker on Haze, and a retribution on Haji. But onto the other side, there are two retributions, and Chaknu here biting off more than he can chew.
Way more than they can chew, but the good thing about that for Execration is at least they can get that turtle. So that's a big sacrifice play for Chaknu, basically baiting out so many members of Omega that they can't answer that turtle even if they wanted to.
This is quite interesting, Rockhart. I mean, looking at it, the pacing of this game just changed. On how Execration should be playing, the early game potential just showing up for Execration. They know how to run this. They're very familiar with this certain setup.
They really are. And I think it's working out for both teams to really read off the minds of each other. And again, Execration, they have practiced this. They look like they know what they want. Hate is always on the move. He's always making sure that everyone is in check as well with that Dark Knight Falls. Great job for Chaknu, going for the plays. Whenever his team needs it, he's going to be the distraction here. And what a solid lineup will be taken very, very low. Itomax going for the bush, but not going to make it in time. Hazel will be taking him out before he can get the chance. Dark Knight falls straight into the Selena. Hey, oh my gosh, what a beautiful play there from the Hellcurt.
And looking at it, there are things that Execration are really doing good right now. But even if there is a bit of a breathing space for Execration just to get the kills, as you can see, the gold lead isn't that big. No, a small gold lead.
That's right. Sagitru going for the force on the Toshi. She's gonna be put in half here. Intomax chased by Heath. And looks like Curtis is going to be in for a rough time. Oh, nice throw there by Heath. Goes straight into the Hilda. Will be absorbing some of that essence, but not be enough to stop him right off.
Oh, there's a throw.
Nice throw.
There's a throw. And
result in anything? He was planning to go for tower throw.
Yeah.
But yeah, got blocked by a wall.
Yeah, and clearly just seeing that everyone is looking at the turtle right now, it seems to me that everyone wants to just go at it, but they don't have the liberty of doing so just because both of them are on equal footing right now.
Yep, team fight after team fight after team fight. Turtle is low. Heath is there looking for Itomax. Itomax is such a pain for the Omega squad for it. And they can't deal with the Hilda no matter what they do. Just trying and trying and trying, but Itomax is just gnawing at their time. They're buying so much time for the rest of Execration to get into play. Itomax is low, under the bush, 2 people against 1. It's not a fair fight. Will be able to walk out. Unstoppable Force finally closes it out. That was a long one.
So, there are things that really need to happen here for the side of Omega just to get the lead here. Okay, one of the things that they should do is they should be aiming for those turrets. They've been getting a lot of these kills. Yes, they have 3 more kills than Execration, but what's not happening for their side? They're not getting the turrets.
Yeah, no turrets at all. That's the lacking which you're supposed to get because you have a lot of pressure. And even with the help of Toshi, you're not even getting much rotations done. Toshi's on top. And now they can catch Itomax under the tower. Even with the help of the tower, they can't take him out. Oh my gosh. Finally a turret goes down. And mid lane could be the next one.
And at least they got what they wanted. And for Execration, it really seems to me that this is going in reverse, Rockert. For me, it should be Omega getting the turrets.
Should be.
It should be Omega getting the turrets. And
there you go.
That's a 1-1. That's a 1 for 1.
That's going to be a removal of that Roger, who has been steadily accruing gold in this matchup.
But then again, you do have your main carry right now, which is the Hellcurt. Hellcurt is at level 11.
Yeah.
This is a 1 unscathed Hellcurt at 8 minutes, level 11. Well, you could say the same for Hajizi, but I mean, with the Deadly Poison Stinger mechanic, I feel that the damage output from Hate right now is going to be much better.
Yeah.
When the time comes where Hajizi gets all the items, probably it could go head to head. Like 3 hits could take down the Hellcurt. But at the same time, if he jumps on you and you can't do Traceless, Deadly Poison Stinger is hit, you can be erased from existence.
Yeah, absolutely. And Hate is not he's not in any he's not slacking off at all at this game. Oh, another throw. Oh, where you go? Oh.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
Lots of flying off in the air here for this matchup. And the turtle is going to priority. Heath wants to throw it out for the rest of the team. Not much damage here for Omega. GC is not in optimal position yet. He's level 12, but absorbing a brunt of the damage from those stingers. Will be cleaned up by Heath, but Hayes will go down as well.
Nasty, nasty, nasty. Execration still wants to fight.
Yep, still going for the fight. Heath with the ejector straight into Toshi while he's doing the big plays. Activating Feathered Airstrike in front of two enemies. That is just nerves of steel from the Farsa player.
He went in and used the Deadly Poison Stinger. He almost erased Haze. Haze lived for a bit, but the burn damage from the orange buff got in and he still gets the kill. But
Yep.
you don't really want that.
Poison Stinger, yeah, you want to go and close it up. You don't want to be in
And
a
live.
position where
Survive.
you have to survive. Exactly. So right now, Omega being constantly kept in check by, of course, this Hilda. Dark Knight falls again. Omega is on the retreat. They don't want to deal with that Stinger anymore.
You know what? Looking at it right now, Execration not really getting the stacks on Etamax. Etamax here is at a 250. So that means you still need to get those stacks on the Hilda just to get extra damage. I mean, if he's getting the stacks early, that could mean Haze and Toshi getting executed in the fight.
Yeah, you don't want that.
But you only have 2 stacks at 10 minutes
It's not helping
with
a lot.
6 kills.
You're just basically tanking up hits. You're trying to go into a bush. You activate that shield and just go back. Just absorb some damage. That's all you're doing right now. You're not doing anything else.
The earlier, ladies and gentlemen, you get stacks, that means the earlier you are going to have an impact into just tanking. Sometimes picking a Hilda is not about getting those shots in. Sometimes it's all about the pain that's...
Sagitno!
Oh my goodness.
Almost survives
Oh.
there for a little bit. Then this Execration definitely trying to keep them alive, but that's an overplay from Sagitno. And they will, of course, get a tower because of that, but is that worth it? We'll have to find out. The gold lead is less than 1,000. These two offlaners on the bottom lane have been going at it for a long time, but nothing's happening. And that's just the power of the Hilda, man. So tanky, even without those stacks.
And Chaknu, he doesn't have the Raging Sandstorm right now. He cannot go in. And this is what we're talking about earlier. They pick up the Khalid and they need a force engage. The only reason why they could do that is because the Kufra was banned out. And the Alice is banned out. And Alice is very detrimental. Alice is detrimental to the lineup of Omega right now because she can actually force engage.
What a
Chaknu.
long play there. Lord will be enhanced, and Chakno's just absorbing the brunt of the damage, forced to use the Raging Sandstorm to go out. Dark Knight falls. Hate is looking for a target, but he is the one being chased by Cortese. Kagitnu as well. Trying to see if he can block out some of that damage, and is successful. Hate does not fall.
And you know what? Looking at it, you kind of have to respect the mechanical prowess of
Here we
Hajizi
are.
there.
Turret will
Oh,
fall.
no.
The front line of Execration is melting. Oh my god. OMG is going for the chase, and they get E2 Max finally. And the result is astounding. Toshi jumped in by Hate, and Hate thrown to the tower. Gets deleted by Toshi instead.
Benny Cutie still fighting this. He knows that he has damage. Haze here is not a target that you want to get, and Curtsy holding on to that Lord. This is Hajizi just staying in front of that objective, and they will get it. Is this the time where Omega goes for the jugular, ladies and gentlemen?
This looks like it. Here on the instant replay, you'll see Oh My G. He almost got taken out there, really close. Hate though, just barely there. He gets deleted in the end.
You have to give a lot of credit to Heath though.
He's doing everything here in this game almost.
The 2 times where Hate went in with the Dark Knight Falls, he took him out 2 times as well.
Exactly. So much they can do here. Lord will be in the middle. This is going to be the big one. Chaknu stunned again, forced to purify with E2 Max in the back. Sagitno, he's planning if he can go in, but looks like the rest of Omega is just so scary to dive into. The moment you dive in there, there is no going
This
back.
is for match This is for the match point Omega here. They want to take out Execration's tournament life. While for them, it means proceeding to the grand finals. Omega, what can you do? What are you going to do to finish this off?
This looks like it's very close. From 1K goal lead
Eto
down
Max?
to 4. Eto Max is gonna be taken out again! Oh my god, there's no answer from Execration. He was looking. He's spotted out by the mountain. Shocker. And this could be it. Execration. Chapno goes in for the Raging
They
Sandstorm again.
cannot
Gets
do
thrown back.
anything. Is this going to be the first 3-1?
Possible. It's possible 3-1. Hate is still on the opposite side of the field. Forces Omega to back off.
Man, oh man, look at this. Execration. They need to find something to go their way.
They
Etamax
gotta
here
defend this.
getting the Athena shield, getting extra magic damage protection. Sagitno in front of everyone. He really wants to clear the minion waves and do only that. But on the other side of the map, Benny Cutie gets hit with a feathered airstrike. He's forced to go back.
Forced to go back again. That hurts. Toshi's feathered airstrike. 3-2-6 on the Farsa is no joke. But again, without the Lord, there's just not much of a solid front line for Omega to make that push happen. We will be stuck at a 4K goal lead for the blue side.
You need to respect Toshi right now for what he's doing. Position-wise, everything that he's doing for the team right now, it's just so on point. Chakno gets caught. Oh, look at the damage
A
though.
lot of damage with just one feathered airstrike and
Etamax is
Mountain
here.
Shocker.
And they know that Etamax was there.
They knew it.
They knew that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's true. Here we go. Omega
1,873 damage coming up from Haji.
That's not a
Talk
joke.
about crits.
Now, the target is very clear. For Execration, they need to be the ones to start the engagement or else it could spell the doom for this team.
Etamax, let's see.
The Max is going to be in for a treat here if he goes.
He only has 2 stacks.
Yep.
16 minutes into the game.
Exactly. Not where you want to be. No assists as well. Means those stacks did not move.
Kurt
Not where you want to be.
and the others just waiting for the Lord to come out. 30 seconds before that happens. And if ever Omega gets it, that could be the nail in the coffin on their side.
Yeah, they catch Sagitnu again. And Hajizi is going to be the one to try to control this Lord area. They just want the sure win. They don't want to risk any big engagements without the Lord, without the big objective. This is Omega playing smart.
And let me be the devil's advocate here for a bit. You know, Omega is doing a real great job, but you have to give a bit of a thought to Execration. But as soon as I want to say that they've been doing great to hold things off, Rockart, it's like everything just goes not on their way.
Yeah,
Like,
basically.
Etamax goes down, and when Etamax goes down, that only means that Execration won't have enough firepower to take down Omega. I mean, a 5v5 isn't looking that good as for them. Especially, that's gonna translate into especially not a 4v5.
Yeah, it's going to be a poor 4v5 for sure. And that's 15 more seconds where Itomax is not going to be able to help. And Hate, though, he has his eyes on the prize. Hajizi will be denied that orange buff. That's big.
And this is where you look at Hajizi and how good this guy is. This guy is super low-key. Not really looking at anything.
Unstoppable force. Oh my god. Thief. Heath and Toshi on fire. Hunts down. You get our buff, we'll get your life. That's basically the cue. And that is going to be the cue for the Lord as well to go half HP.
Things are looking bad for the side of Execration. Well, for Omega, they have a lot of errors, or they have a lot of windows for error here before they can actually say that Execration will make a comeback. Chakno doing his best. I think Chakno is put into a hero where it's linear.
It's the wrong hero to put for Chak.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm not feeling Chakno right now. The Chak Mamba factor isn't really
Not there on the Khaled, man. And this could be bad. Hajizi is on fire. He's chasing Itumax. There is no problem at all taking care of the Hilda. And it could be Omega barreling through the mid lane here. For sure. Just waiting for the Lord. It's a lot of death timers. That's a very long death timer on E2 Max. Another kill possibly on Sagitnu, and it happens. That should be it.
Man, oh man, Omega here marching on towards the base. They want to make it to the grand finals.
Road to grand finals is gonna be stopped a little bit by Dark Knight Falls, but the Lord is here. It can jump. It can work. Chaknu goes in, but he will be thrown in the middle of nothing. Nothing to be done by Execration.
And Hate will jump out, winning moment here.
The champion.
The Lord went to the other side.
The wrongs. It's only a small delay. That's Omega. They're going to the